next gen just keeps getting better and better. Y'all, I'm so excited for next gen. I have the headset. If you haven't seen my video on that, go check that out. I'll post that at the end of this video. But the PlayStation, well, Sony has taken their money out of my account. So I'm locked in. There's nothing else I can do. There's no refund going on. No trickery. So y'all, I'm excited, man. PlayStation will come whenever it comes, man. Hopefully it's like a little bit sooner than day one, because I mean, a lot of people are going to be getting them that day. So they might start, I guess, putting them out, you know, just like everybody gets some, you know, up and coming to the 12th. So y'all, I'm excited. I'm speechless. I'm just ready to play. So in honor of that, we're going to look at, so IGN did this. They've already played Miles Morales, which is ridiculous, but they always have to be first. I love to play stuff first and then get, you know, everybody to see kind of what's going on the channel. But enough of that. They did a review on it, so there's no spoilers, so we don't have to worry about any spoilers or anything like that. But we're gonna get straight into it, man. We're gonna get straight into it. And how'd y'all like that new intro video? Ooh, the music. That's brought to you by your boy. But y'all, let's get into it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. That's some new
so cool.
Pulse 3Ds.
Miles Morales may just be finding his footing as a superhero, but his first solo game proves developer Insomniac has comfortably hit its stride with this series.
Little
Marvel's
graffiti?
Spider-Man Miles Morales is a worthy starring debut for Miles, telling as engaging a story as the original game, while simultaneously improving upon pretty much every gripe I had with it. This may
Miles
be a
Morales
smaller
is going to
package
be with
overall,
Spider-Man?
but every facet of it feels more
That's
essential.
lit.
And while it's available on PlayStation 4, it's best experienced as a gorgeous introduction to the promise of the PlayStation 5.
This game makes me feel like they're going to make a movie with Tobey Maguire, Mr. Garfield,
just enough to make this former
I forget the new character.
I once called
that's
home.
like in the Avengers. They're going to do it, man. They're going to bring Miles in there. A Rhino? Finally.
Actor Najee Jeter returns to the title role and gives Miles a sincerity, heart, and excitement that stands tall next to the other depictions of him out there, including Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Miles Morales follows in the smart storytelling footsteps of the original game by ensuring the events of life underneath the mask come head-to-head with the webhead's trials and tribulations. And while you're free to explore the full New York map
like
from Spider-Man to take in its fantastic new Christmas look and near instant loading times, much of the story is in Harlem.
The Butters,
we get to know Miles' apartment
Big
as well as
Butter,
the neighboring blocks around him. And with
King of
the
New York.
tech conglomerate Roxxon building a new Plaza HQ in Harlem, this
Whoa,
welcoming home
were
neighborhood
those
becomes the
Adidas?
center of an engaging struggle as it fights to maintain
Miles
its
wears
identity
what?
in the face of corporate takeover.
Chicago ones. Come on, y'all. Don't play me. I like shoes.
Miles Morales is a story worthy of its namesake, an exploration of the responsibility that comes with being a hero and the ways a hero's personal relationships can complicate those noble ambitions.
Hey, make sure y'all go to
More
school,
than anything,
kids.
Miles just wants to do right by Peter, his family, his friends, and his new home. I won't spoil where any of the story takes Miles and his supporting cast, but it's a stirring and gripping Spidey tale that left me with goosebumps in its final moments. The anticipation of where the series goes next is a thrill in and of itself.
Yeah, it's old fashioned. Strong leg. He's powerful, bro.
Slipping back into the swinging and fighting mechanics of Miles Morales was as comfortable as it was exhilarating. Miles controls largely the same as Peter when it comes to the basics, but beyond those fundamentals and some shared unlockable skills, Insomniac has done a flat-out fantastic job of adding depth to Miles' movement and fighting skills to allow him to stand out as his own character. Watching Miles' animations as he swings through the city is a treat.
Man, we might have to get back on Spider-Man on the channel, man. Do some more gameplays.
Yeah, I got you.
With combat, Miles has a few new tricks that mix up the fun. On the one hand, there's his bioelectricity attacks.
Oh my goodness! Bent his head.
Saved me in the midst of some packed battles.
That boy be in the weight room.
So much
Big weights.
flair and variety to how I approached brawls. Playing on PS5,
Not
I love how they
in
bring
the
out one of the more
bonus!
fun uses of the DualSense controller, like the way that
Oh
prickle
my
of
gosh,
electricity
he's
is
beating
simulated
you up with
haptic
Tim's
feedback.
on.
And Venom and
Those are
takedown
heavy.
animations are beautiful. Seriously, check this out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yo, I
Add in
need
Miles'
that suit,
cloaking
the one with
ability,
the
and
Timbs.
suddenly any combat scenario can be transformed
You don't care what he
even
look like.
temporarily into a stealth section. Also, I'm psyched that Insomniac actually addressed one of my larger gripes with the first game by making the various powers Miles can unlock with his new, awesome lineup of suits, or for his visor, more meaningful and interesting. I found myself switching them up
because I didn't use
often
much of
depending on
the mods or
situation.
upgrades or
Not
anything.
every power-up has gotten the same love in my playthrough, but I kept wanting to test them out and try them in new scenarios. Another big improvement is that side missions and environmental objectives are actually consistently fun and rewarding. I loved Marvel's Spider-Man, but the way it was padded out with required crime battle quotas and Ubisoft-like radio towers made the hunt for upgrade tokens and to 100% it somewhat monotonous. However, the few bright spots among those missions seem to have served as the
I
blueprint
have
for
fun
Miles'
doing
side
all that,
missions.
bro.
There are still some crimes to stop, sure, but they're not as much of a focus.
Look at the
Instead,
dog.
neighborly missions are impressively varied.
Man, that's cap,
Again, because Miles
bro.
Morales
You're
is a
cap,
smaller package
sir.
overall, there's not
Sir,
a
you're
ton of
cap.
these, but I'll happily take this more selective set of one-off
They're just saying that because Xbox doesn't have anything to play. Let's talk about that.
Especially alongside the plentiful collectibles. The way they offer some backstory for Miles is a nice touch, and they often include some light but entertaining environmental puzzles.
Hola, mijo. I wanted to tell you my favorite food truck.
Habla.
If you're planning on getting a PS5 anytime soon, I highly recommend waiting to play Miles Morales until you do. The added benefits of native 4K resolution and ray-traced lights and reflections provide such a stunning take on this
that's what
already
they
beautiful
say,
cityscape.
because they have it on
seems like
PlayStation
Insomniac
4,
is just showing
but
off. Sunlight
it's not the
cutting through
same.
misty
You might as well
clouds,
just get it
snow was
on the
unexpectedly
regular
breathtaking at the height
PlayStation
of a
5.
swing in the early moments of my
I'm
first
telling y'all, man,
playthrough,
they're gonna come
and
out
the
with more
wow moments
PS5s,
only
bro.
continued from there. Switching over to the 60 frames per second performance
Right when
mode,
everybody's
however,
sleeping, they're gonna be like,
beautifully
"Oh,
smooth
there's
left
another
swing
shipment."
and combat without missing out on too much of the world. Lighting is a little
In
flatter.
the meantime,
and
y'all can just stay
dynamic,
tuned
and
here.
reflections aren't quite as there, but doubling the frame rate is instantly recognizable and appreciated. And as much as I prefer playing in cinematic modes overall, the smoothness the mode lends to
Oh, he's
exploration is
disrespectful.
really tough to give up. I recommend it after you've toured the city and appreciated it at its
Look, he
most
got the
beautiful.
Glock outside the window. I'll tell you, man, I would be having the Timbs on right there. I'm stomping on the car. I'm boop, 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 boop.
Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales may not be quite as packed with content as the original, but it stands out as an essential story in Insomniac's Spidey universe. It earns its spot as a fantastic follow-up, telling a wonderful Miles-specific story while improving upon the fundamentals of the first game with distinctive moves and enemies.
Nice.
And it's an excellent way to break in your new
Oh,
PlayStation
that's
5.
the old
It looks
school
spectacular,
way.
loads fast, and makes fun use of the
Where you have to
DualSense
blind
controller,
him and you ride him
directional
into
audio,
the
and more.
electricity.
But regardless of which generation you play it on, it's a worthy follow-up to
Duh,
one of the
it's
best
gonna be a
superhero
9.
games ever made. For more on Spider-Man,
He just
Miles
had to
Morales,
say
check out
one
the first
negative
minutes of
thing.
Gameplay, the Into the Spider-Verse suit,
Stop
and our
it.
review of the original game.
You
If for
stop it,
everything else
sir.
Spider-Man, you're already in the right place. IGN.
Oh, you can pet the cat. I don't like cats though, yo. Cats tear everything up, scratch it up. Woo! Man, I just can't wait. So I have a problem. The problem is I don't have Miles Morales, so I'm trying to see if I should get it digital or get disc from Target. I don't know if I'll be able to get this from Target, Best Buy, or wherever. But you know, I love copies. You know, I love to have the disc. Because, I mean, owning something digitally means they can just be like, oh, no, you can't have it anymore. And then they just give you a refund. That's bull. I want to have the actual copy. That's why I want the disc version, so I can have all my backwards compatibility and stuff. But let me know in the comments, should I get it digital or should I get it with the disc? Because the whole generation is like switching over to, you know, having, you know, digital everything. And I do have a few digital games. All the PS Plus games and everything like that are digital. But I mean, you don't actually own them, but it's whatever. It's just games that are in your library, because it's really easy to, I guess, get your PS4 data and then put it in the PlayStation 5. There's like 3 ways you can do it. You can do it plugging in your HDD. You could do it through Wi-Fi and then connect it with an Ethernet. And then you could actually just log in to your PS Plus, and then stuff will start loading in. So, now there's so many different ways you could do it, and I'm excited. I really want to try out the controller, man. I'm gonna be playing Astro's Playroom. They have the PS Plus collection, God of War, Final Fantasy. I think Ratchet and Clank is on there too, like one of the older ones. I want to be on Warzone. Man, what else do you need? Like, somebody was telling me like, man, one of my friends actually got a Series S, you know, the little ones, the stovetop, the boom box. And he was like, man, it's like, this game is live, bro. We could play. I'm like, bro, like, no, you can't. How many games you got? 2. And a lot of people have to say, oh, PlayStation 5, you know, yada, 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 doesn't have enough storage data. My PS5 only has 500. So if it's more than that, great. And then I'm willing to pay the extra money for I'm not gonna do external, I'm gonna do internal whenever it comes up. So, I mean, I'm just not gonna do the external thing because I hate the unplugging and everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have all my PS4 games on the external hard drive, and then everything PS5 will be on the PS5. So that's how we'll go about doing that. But yo, we made it! Miles Morales looks amazing. Amazing. So in honor of that, I think we're gonna go ahead and start playing a little bit of Spider-Man on the channel. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty, testing out the headphones, which are amazing. Go check out my videos. I did 2 videos, well, 3 videos really, the Rust, the actual review, and we also did like a search and destroy thing. That's for our older kids, man. So that's for our older boys. But yeah, y'all, next gen is looking great. And I will keep y'all posted, man. There's so much news, I can't report on everything. So I'll do my best to get everything out to y'all, man. And that's gonna be it for this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. The brand is growing just amazingly and wonderfully. So, hey, man, shout out to everybody that supports the channel, man. Y'all are the real MVPs. I started from 0 subscribers 5 months ago, and right now I think we're at 130 plus or something. So, hey, man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all the day ones. Like I say, we have a whole lot of fun on this channel. We do reviews, unboxings, and everything. I'm also gonna start doing maybe some music stuff because, as you can see, I have guitars, drums in the background, mics. So I might do some, upload some beats or something. If y'all are a rapper, get at me. You know, comment below and everything like that. So, hey, y'all, next gen is here. I'm excited, and we up. Comment the train below. Peace out.